like we're on the Oprah network.
Yeah, we are.
You get a car. You get a car. You get a Ferrari.
A Ferrari, my nigga?
Some I can't spell or afford. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I'm kidding.
Man, come on, man. You can't be saying that.
I'm kidding.
Because you say that looks bad on me. Because you my fam.
That's okay.
No, you right.
Exactly. I got a degree, so it's okay. Yeah, I got a degree. It's all right. It wasn't on my spelling test.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Culture Clowns Podcast, Episode 2, featuring Kam.
What's good?
I am your host, Jay Stay Saucy, the sauciest.
And I am the co-host, M. Kennedy Simbai. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
And you can find me on Instagram at JAYSTAYSAUCEY.
And you can find me on Instagram at PRODBYHMT.
And Kam, what can I...
Okay, so yeah, I got many Instagram accounts.
Nigga, if you don't give them the minute,
I'm so sorry. Okay, you know what? Follow me on Instagram at the real Kam C _. That is THE.
Yes.
KAMC _.
And please do follow him. He's a very important man.
Yeah. Very important.
Yeah, very important.
Speaking of which, we want to go and introduce our my guest, esteemed.
Yes, sir.
He's a content creator.
Yes.
Sound engineer.
Try to.
No,
I'm sorry. Keep it humble.
Up and coming. He does acting.
Yeah.
He does a little bit of directing.
Yeah.
And he's our sponsor, Black by Kam. So Kam, tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So yeah.
Where you from?
Shit. Firstly, thank you for joining us for Season 2, Episode 2. We really appreciate it. You know.
Jump right into it. You know, I'm all about the business.
It's all right. Hey, man, business first. You know, I'm a young black man doing all I can. I'm sorry.
Rappers.
I'm sorry. No. Okay. Yes. But, okay, so I'm Kam Campbell, you know, from Shreveport, Louisiana. Woo.
Shout out the boot.
Yeah, man. I'm just a young man, you know, hard worker, businessman, motivation speaker, content creator, you know, just someone on a mission to uplift and bring everybody with me.
I feel that.
Simple to the point.
So how did you want to go and tell the people how we know each other? And why this show is going to be very, very...
All right. So for...
Back in the day when my dad
was
had
born?
My mom...
I was going to say was born?
He had a brother that was older...
Thank you. Yeah.
Who also met another lovely lady.
Yeah. And
they had a kid. And that kid turned out to be my cousin.
Yes. We're family.
Yes.
Hey, y'all, guess what? I'm in LA.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry.
I made it.
This is going to be very, very funny.
Yeah, man.
He's a clown just like me.
Of course.
I think it runs in the family.
It's in the genes.
I think you do. So tell us, man, how are you doing and how was your travel here? Did you have a safe flight? Was it a good flight? What are your first initial thoughts of LA? You know what I'm saying?
I got sponsors, so I can't say how I really feel, but no. But okay, the flight was good. You know, my plane was yellow. I'm kidding. No.
Not the yellow spirit.
No.
It
wasn't. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't spirit.
You wrote the yellow bird?
I almost flew it, but you know, they're hiring, by the way. Get y'all a job. But
yeah, especially because OnlyFans, some of y'all need to get them jobs.
Actually, they say they ain't going corporate no more. They don't want to lose their revenue.
Man.
That's right.
It's just another stream of income. But no, man. I love LA. I've been here, you know, before. I love it. You know, it's just every time I get here, every time I come back, it's like y'all build something else, and it's like y'all building everything else but roads. Like, I'm sick and tired of these interstates. It's like you literally go from here to the mailbox, and it's going to take you about 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I'm confused about that. Like, let's talk about that, please. Let's talk about this traffic.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
It does take about 15 to 20 minutes to get to your mailbox. That's right.
That's right.
For real.
I mean, on any given day, there's people filming in the streets, so that's also going to slow you down as well. You know, have to take detours and shit.
That's true. Speaking of that, I need to get in the movie.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hook you up, man. Me and Jay, we know some people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Put my shirt on or something. Be the back. Yes.
All right. Let me ask though. So you say you're from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yeah.
You also have your own your clothing brand, as we mentioned before, Black by Kam clothing brand.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about your brand and what are you trying to accomplish with your brand and what you see with your brand.
Okay, so Black by Kam is a clothing brand by me. Black meaning building, leading, achieving, creating knowledge, and pretty much I want it to be a brand where you learn something about yourself. It's not just only for the culture. It's actually just a statement for everyone to actually realize, I am someone, you're someone, we all are people. Mm-hmm. And, I just wanted to bring it to, I just wanted to bring awareness to people, like I have the hustle habits, anyone that's addicted to hustling. I also have another one called Invest in Yourself. Go and get that one too. It's real nice. It's just like I'm the type of person where I want people to not only have a shirt, but understand what the shirt means.
Hell yeah. And thank you very much for sending us the Hustle Habit shirts, man.
No doubt.
I'm always rocking it, man. Like, it's one of my favorite shirts.
I be seeing it too.
It's really steez, y'all. So please support the man for real, man. It's some dope merch.
So my question, with your brand, who are you trying to reach with your brand, and what are you trying to reach with them, and what are you trying to,
I'm really trying to reach to the urban community. Mm-hmm. Like, I want everyone to, I'm the type of person, I don't ever want my brand to, specifically be, for race. Mm-hmm. I want everyone, just like, how you have, the culture for clowns. I want to have mine for the culture of people. Mm-hmm. Literally, like, all people, regardless of your race, your sex, anything. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, I just want everyone to understand, hey, you have your hustle habits. You have people that invest in yourself. You have people that love black.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I just want to have for pretty much everyone.
Okay. I feel that. Let's see.
I'm interested because I want to ask: did you encounter any obstacles in starting your fashion line, and how did you overcome them?
Well, okay, so let me explain that. So, last year we had the pandemic in 2020, and I just decided to create a brand, and I actually created it in March. And if anyone, actually remembers, March was the same year we had the shutdown. Mm-hmm. Like, that was when, COVID actually spread. So that same month, I decided, let me open up a business. Mm-hmm. Let me get an LLC behind my name. You can do it. I can do it. Yeah. It's possible. I just feel like, never ever allow your certain circumstance around you to actually stop you. Mm-hmm. I feel like that was an opportunity to open up the door, and I just walked through it.
Hell yeah.
I feel it. How's it been going for you on your own business? How is that entrepreneur life, business owner life?
Man, it's going. It's going. I'm gonna just be honest. It's still in. I'm doing decent, but it's just I'm learning. I'm reading more. I feel like I'm reading more about entrepreneurship than I've done in college, high school, and middle school.
Okay.
Hell yeah,
man. It's crazy. I'm learning, man.
I feel it.
Dave Ramsey has become my best friend. Finances.
Hell yeah.
Who's Dave Ramsey?
He's a very, very, very powerful author. Mm-hmm. He pretty much teaches us finances. Dealing with money, your life, health, everything.
Okay,
that's awesome, man.
I feel that. All right. So another key point we want to touch on in your bio, you have your own podcast, Self-Prolific Podcast, and the Up Next podcast. Is that right? Spotlight.
The Spotlight. Yeah. You good.
That's cool.
So, what made you go with those avenues? What made you want to do those avenues, podcasting and getting your own show?
Okay, so the late great rapper Nipsey Hussle, he always talk about being self-prolific, and I was just like, man, what does that truly mean to become self-prolific?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And, of course it means to pretty much do it all on your own, against all obstacles, to actually be able to want to do something and just do it. Just like, y'all doing with y'all podcast. So
yeah.
I want to create a platform where it's just like, look, don't wait on an opportunity, create an opportunity. Mm-hmm. And that's always been my number one thing. So I just created the motivational podcast, which is the Self-Prolific Podcast. And then I started doing the Spotlight, which pretty much, bringing on guests, pretty much allowing people to showcase their talent.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
So how long have you been doing your podcast?
I'm going to say maybe December of 2020. Man, I'm going to tell y'all something. 2020 was really one of them experimental years.
Mm-hmm. It really was.
And I'm not going to lie. It's been fun. It's really been fun. Staying inside, everybody just like, I don't want to go outside because of COVID. I'm just like, you know what? I'm bored. Podcast, business, reading, fundamentals, financial, you know.
No, that's facts.
Trying to fix yourself.
I definitely feel like as bad as 2020 was in terms of COVID, it got a lot of people thinking because you're at home, so you have a lot of time to think about different things that you want to do, new things that you want to, try. And I think definitely, in many ways, was a catalyst for a lot of people to really start getting into things. Because like I feel like with us, like with the podcast, that was also 2020, and with me, like registering my film production companies and my record label, like all of that was 2020, was a lot of it pushing me to, okay, cool, let me see what I can do to actually, get something done whilst all of this stuff is happening, so that when we get back to real life and get back to normal life, I have something going for me that, I can build off that momentum. So I feel like definitely, in that way, like was kind of a blessing in disguise from the universe,
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
What's wild? Like everybody says like 2020 was like crazy. For me, I worked through the whole thing, so I didn't get to experience the whole like being at home on Zoom calls. Man, I wish I was being able to stay at home on Zoom calls and do all that. But yeah, like y'all was mentioning, it really was one of those. I want to do something creative because I can't just go to work every day, and that's basically I found that working every day. I got to do something creative, and
hell yeah.
And so yeah, for me, 2020 was one of those. It definitely was one of those trying. Like I feel more stressed now that it's going back to normal than I did and while 2020 was going on.
Yeah, man, I understand it. Like I feel like, as a creator, all three of us can vouch for this. Like being a creator, it's hard to just stay still. It's just like you always have like that thought process, and I'm sure, everyone that's viewing this is having the same thing. You always have like this moment of insight. You just like, man, I want to just create. And that's pretty much something that, we all did, and just like I feel like once you start creating your content, you just have to keep going.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
That's it. You just have to keep going.
I definitely believe that starting a business is easy, right? I like actually registering the business, like paying for it, whatever you need to do. That part's easy.
Yeah, if you got the money.
If you got the money.
Yeah.
But growing a business is a totally different thing.
Yeah.
Growing it is the hardest part of it.
Like a baby.
Yeah. And that's what I tell people. People be like, oh, I got these business ideas. I'll be like, if you want to start a business, there's 3 things that you need. One, it has to be a product that you're passionate about.
Let me get my phone to write this down. Hold on. Say it.
No. Like it really is. It's just one, you got to have a product that you're passionate about.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Because you got to be able to sell it, and you got to be able to tell people why they should want that product. And the greatest salesman in the world can't sell you anything that they're not passionate about in some form. So you have to have some level of passion. So it has to be a passion product or a passion something. 2, the product or service has to be doable on a consistent basis. Right? So it has to be something that you can do consistently without burning, or even if you burn out, you can be able to do it and keep it going, keep generating that.
Repetition is key.
Yeah. And then also it has to be something that and this is the hard part, it has to be something that you know exactly what you're going to do with it. You have to do that research and development process part of starting a business, and it has to be something that you either know something really about or something that you're willing to like go to the ends of the earth to learn everything you're about, and that goes back to that passion part. So this product or service is something that you got to be able to be passionate about,
right?
Be able to do repetition wise, and be able to like. Even if you
got to have direction,
right?
And that's where, like you said, the marketing and all that comes in, because that tells you where you're going,
And that's one of the things, like I would like saying with me and M is like, bro, we're doing this podcast and it's dope, but we really need to make sure when we doing it, we know our audience and we want to know, because
facts.
The more niche you get, the better you'll be in the long term, and you can branch out later when you got your niche people. And that's the thing, like you really need that research and development part to know, all right, cool, who am I doing this for? And that's why I asked business owner, all right, who are you doing it for then? Who are you selling it to? And we had a conversation offline about, I'm selling it to everybody. It's like, nah, you're not selling it to everybody, right? Because if you're trying to sell it to everybody, you're not gonna sell it to nobody.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. And then another thing I really didn't understand and notice until I, started doing content creation and opened up a business. I didn't understand what a niche was. Like, honestly, I didn't even know what it was until, started doing my research, and I realized once you find out what yours is, just like your passion. I feel like niche is a little, another word for passion. Like once you find out what that is, create something different. Like allow it to stand out. So, you know, if you have a product or, you know, whatever you're trying to do, like it will sell.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all. I mean, you know, just like allow that to be, you know, one of the main goals of it all. Like allow to have passion behind it, like you said.
Yeah.
And you know, the funny thing is, it ain't even something you got to create crazily different.
Right.
You just got to be a little bit. You just got to tweak one or two things. Like for instance, I love the story of Wendy's. The dude that started Wendy's, the Dave dude, right? Right. Basically, all he did was copy McDonald's, but changed one little thing. Like, I think his patties, he said, I'm not going to do frozen patties. That's the only thing he changed. He copied McDonald's whole format.
I'm not surprised.
I didn't know that.
No, that's how it be. And really, it's the same thing with, like, Uber and Lyft. Like, there was an app that came before Uber, then Uber came after that app. They tweaked it. Then Lyft came after Uber, like, tweaked it a little, you know what I mean? So, it really is about that. It's just about finding what works and then making slight differences so that you can own those differences and say, this is what I bring to the table that's different. I fully agree, and that's a very good piece of entrepreneur advice from Jay Combs, ladies and gentlemen.
Business major extraordinaire.
I love it.
I should be, I'm taking offers now on all the sites that you can find.
That's right.
On. To be your what's the people called consultation.
Yes, consultations.
Yeah, take a consultation.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out to the Ozarks. Shout out to the Ozarks.
Man, I need to get another business major.
No, you know, there's something else though. I realized, like, I asked myself, like, in me in this journey, I really just been sitting here wondering, what are the things that I'm most passionate about, and what makes me happy?
Mm-hmm.
And that's really another thing that you really need to find out in this life is what really makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, like, I just, that's why I've been asking myself, like, I don't want to do something right now because it's not making me happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that you got to do things to survive, and you do things else you got to do to survive, but at the same time, you need to make sure you're being happy.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health is key.
Yeah, like people, and it's so underrated. It really is. Like, it's one of those things you got to check in with yourself. Like, you check in with everybody, you check in with yourself. So I say that to say this: what are the things that make you happy? What are the things that get you going?
Truth be told, I feel like being able to motivate people.
Mm-hmm.
I love motivating people and inspiring people because I'm the type, like, you know, being only child. Like it was always hard for me to ever really have a reason to keep going in life. Like, it was pretty much like, you know, what's your purpose? How do you find it? And then when I found it, it's like, I got something that I can show other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, being self-prolific, you know, actually showing them, you know, what does hustle habits mean? Like, what does it mean to actually be able to build something and then build a team and then, you know, actually have like that, you know, regardless if it's a business or, you know, even a friendship, like being able to start with little and grow. Like, I feel like, and even with college, like my major was liberal arts, and, you know, a lot of people just, like, you know, would think, like, what can you really do with a liberal arts major? And I didn't really think about it because when I actually went to college, at first I wanted to become audio engineer, which is, you know, which is still like my
that's still thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's like, once I got to college, you know, I started branching off, you know, doing other things like marketing, you know, working with the radio station, working with the theater majors, you know, working with acting and directing and, you know, writing scripts. So it's just like, because I done gained all this by myself, what do I do with it next? And my thing is motivate, like help the next person, inspire them to go, you know, instead of just try one thing, being stubborn, try something new.
Right? Hell yeah.
So inspiration is what make me happy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So we mentioned it, but with the audio engineering, how is that going? How you doing with that?
I got a podcast.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just be honest, man. Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. That's it.
You don't want to do the?
I mean, like, because
I remember at one point you did one. That was like your main passion and goal and stuff,
man. Like, and you know, I've had artists come to my podcast, and, you know, I always ask them, like, hey, you know, what's the hardest thing about, you know, being a rapper, or what's the hardest thing about being a singer? And it's just like the people around me. And I was just like, I get that, because without, I mean, as a rapper, you're gonna need a producer, and as a producer, you're gonna need an engineer. So it's kind of hard when you when you just one thing by yourself. So it's like, you can't just be an engineer if you don't really have artists. I mean, if that makes sense. I mean, you can record yourself, but it's kind of like you don't want to be the rapper. You want to sit there and tweak and mix and master.
Exactly.
Right. As the rapper, you want to be the one that writes the lyrics and create the metaphors and similes.
Yeah, you want to be able to focus on that.
Correct. Yeah, you want to your niche. You want to focus on your niche.
Right.
And as a producer, you want to be able to work as a DJ or just make your beats. So it's kind of like I was the type to just engineer slightly. So it wasn't like really a focus to me. I mean, it was my passion, but it's just like I can't really do nothing with nothing.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. I got. So who are your influences in life? Who are your influences?
Okay. So Steve Harvey.
Okay.
That's my guy.
Yeah,
one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Favorite
all-time
comedian.
favorite comedian.
And now motivational speaker.
Oh, okay.
No, for sure.
He be dropping gems, man.
Hell yeah, no, for sure. Steve's one of those guys in the industry, especially for black folks. He's saying some real stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. There's also a motivational speaker by the name of Eric Thomas, aka E.T. He very, very, very powerful voice.
Eric Thomas.
Okay.
He's good.
Check him out.
And for you, how do you feel that they molded you into like going to where you're going?
Well, because like listening to their stories, like knowing that both of these men were, at one point in time they were both homeless. I was never homeless. Thank you, parents. But no, you gotta let them know. But parents be like, no, he was never homeless. But being able to listen to people's story, like I'm a storyteller, and I love to listen to people's stories. So being able to listen how they were both homeless at one point in time to actually being able to grow and to become millionaires, it's like that's inspirational.
Oh yeah.
So it's like because they said the passion and from the fire and desire to actually be able to create and become successful. It's like how can you really complain when you have a little when they had nothing? Like they were literally sleeping in trash. I mean, eating out of trash cans, sleeping in cars. I at least got a car and and a house. So it's like I have a little bit more than them. So why can't I work harder than them?
Right.
So
what's scary? That's
What?
something I think about. Like it's crazy. Like you think about all these millionaires and stuff that make it. Like like Tyler Perry, I look at it, and he's sleeping in his car, and
he was homeless.
Now
too?
he's a billionaire.
Correct.
It's like, man, I don't want to ever get to a point where I'm sleeping in my car. That's the scariest thing, like for me to be homeless, homeless, and like whatever.
Especially with these gas prices in LA, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
it is.
man.
Gas prices are a bill in themselves.
Yeah,
Correct.
crazy.
But my thing is, I get where the passion comes from, because when you at the bottom, you have nothing left to do but put your all into what you're doing. But I'm also, like I said, I don't want to. I'm not in that position, and it's hard. That's that hard part where you got to balance that. Like, all right, cool. I got to make sure I got a roof on my head,
Correct.
but I also got to still be passionate about this, and that's my biggest dilemma right now. And it's like, man, But I love what Steve Harvey says about. My favorite quote by him is, "Sometimes in life you just got to take that leap of faith," and that's that real. That's the honestly the realest thing to me. Is like sometimes you just got to say, all right, cool, I got what I got, and you got to do what you got to do.
Correct. Like my favorite quote by him is, "If you ever want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person." And like being from Shreveport, like it's literally crabs in a bucket type mentality there. I mean, not saying everyone there has the same mentality, because there's a lot of hungry people in Shreveport, but it's just when you living in an area where a city where it's pretty much like it's hard to make it. It's kind of like your hope starts to you start to lose hope. So like I understand Jay being that being able to set up to come to LA and make it, which he's doing. Just like him, he's doing the same thing. So I can definitely appreciate that, because it's like when you're in the same area, constantly, it's like I can't do nothing with this. So I gotta move. I gotta do something better with my life, because no one ever wants to stay in the same place forever.
No, definitely. So, I'm interested to find out from you. Do you have like any favorite artists, musical artists? Do you have any favorite movies, favorite books?
Oh man. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so
go on, tell them who their favorite artists are.
Kendrick Lamar. Of course. Straight from Compton. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I love Kendrick.
I can't argue with that.
Favorite producer
of all time?
Whoever.
Okay. So I'm gonna say of all time, Quincy Jones.
Okay, hell yeah,
classic.
I fully agree with that. I can dig that.
I'm gonna say, like, in the early 2000s, Just Blaze.
Just Blaze.
Yeah.
Just Blaze.
Okay. Yeah. And currently right now, I'm gonna say Metro Boomin.
Metro, don't shoot your. I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah, man,
cool.
Yeah.
So, I do got a question while we on this topic of artists, producers.
Oh,
did you hear the Kanye album?
Oh,
Yeah.
Donda.
Yeah.
I have not given it a listen yet. I was actually planning on going home and listening to it, but I'm hearing from a lot of people that they're saying it's mid.
I'll be honest. I ain't gonna say.
I like Kanye West, man.
I'm gonna just say it like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you can listen. I'd hate putting my personal opinions on people before they get.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Let's just put it like this. We listened to it in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I made it through 7 songs before I found one verse that I actually like.
Really? That's crazy.
One verse.
I mean,
it took 7 songs before I got to one verse that I like.
Really? That's litty, dude.
I'm
I'm seeing all kinds of stuff, but you know how online can be. People can, be over exaggerating and stuff. So you kind of got to take everything with a pinch of salt. But I mean, I'm hearing it from you in person, and I trust your musical taste. So
I'm gonna just be honest, cause I'm gonna be honest. It was. Just listen to it.
Dog, huh?
Just listen to it. Experience it for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put my let's just put it like this. It won't be in any. I don't think any song will be in my shuffle.
Really?
My Spotify.
That's interesting. Okay. Do you think Drake's album is gonna kill it?
Drake won. Drake won.
He already won. He ain't even dropped it yet.
Yeah, he ain't even dropped yet. And I'm just gonna say Drake won. He hasn't dropped yet, but he won.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna give it a listen when I get home, and then we're gonna resume this conversation in the next episode so we can have a proper discussion. Because the features for this album were crazy. Dude.
It were
damn near everybody in there.
It was every song had a feature.
He even got Marilyn Manson in there.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
It's crazy shit, dude.
I like the Baby. The Baby had a good verse on there. Little Baby had a good verse on there.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah.
All right, cool. No, I'm gonna give it a listen.
Jay Lake was good too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was there.
Oh man. Next question.
He said, "All right, cool. We can move on."
Jay-Z was there too.
He said, "Yeah."
Look, he said like it's a birthday party. Yeah, Jay-Z was there.
Yeah,
he came out.
Baby Keem.
Yeah.
They were there.
I think Kendrick came too.
Nah, he stayed away.
Oh well, yeah, he wasn't there. I thought he was. Thought I seen him, but he wasn't there.
But yeah, man, I'm just let you listen to it, and we're gonna reconvene and have our break. We're gonna talk about it.
Okay, for sure. What did you?
Oh, what did you think about it?
Have you listened to it?
Yeah, we listened to it.
Oh, you was in the car too. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I like Kanye West. Next question.
Yeah. You see, this is what happens with black folks when we start talking rap music.
All right,
it's art.
Top 5 rappers.
Ooh, okay, I got you.
You gotta put a fire song together with 5 dope artists.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
I got you.
Okay.
All 5.
All 5 on the same song.
Okay. Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Nip.
Okay.
Pac.
Okay.
Ice Cube.
Okay. Yeah, that's a solid 5. To be honest,
that's gonna be a solid little track.
And Ice Cube got to go first.
Why he going first?
I gotta go ahead. Dead Seeds.
Oh, you gotta make sure you gotta set the tempo.
Just go ahead.
Just set the tempo.
Just go ahead. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
That's a solid 5. For sure. No.
All right. One of my favorite questions.
Yeah.
This is something I was looking at online. This whole thing that's going around. Do sugar gone grits? I want to ask y'all both this. Do sugar gone grits? The look on his face.
On grits?
Oh, grits. The sugar gone grits.
I'm from the South, okay? I'm from the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, I can't believe this is a
I'm gonna be honest.
question.
No, people are actually debating this on Instagram right now. This is the thing.
Look, Angel Mama.
I personally, I've put sugar on grits before, but it's not like I'm going around putting. I don't eat grits to begin with, to be honest.
See, this is why black people got diabetes.
This is exactly eating them Twixes and them ding dongs.
Yeah. But I've done it before. But I'm definitely more like I'd rather have salt and butter and all that.
Okay. No, but salt and butter I think definitely is standard. Yeah, I've never put sugar on grits. It's not my cup of tea.
That's my answer. My answer. No, I have never put no. But okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm be honest. So look, and, I mean, I guess it might be worse, but I have had served and grits. I'm gonna be honest.
Quentin was telling me about that. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you people? Serve?
Yeah,
I guess I put serve on my eggs.
Yeah,
well, I don't eat eggs.
I do that. I do that with bacon. Yeah, if I have bacon with it, I like doing that.
Maple bacon.
That's tough.
Yeah. I don't know. I like when I make pancakes and eggs. I put,
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about, you just fry up some eggs and
then you just I don't do that.
I ain't that crucial.
So he's really with the LA then.
Damn.
He's really with the LA.
Blood don't turn to syrup.
Whoa.
Stop. All right.
Check his pressure, baby.
All right. All right. My you got another question? I got one more question before we get out.
As someone who has never been to Louisiana,
okay,
or to Shreveport,
yes, we do rap. We wrestle with alligators. Yes.
Shout out Shreveport, Louisiana. You got two of Shreveport, Louisiana's finest right here.
Of course.
But I'm interested to find out from you, like, what are the best sort of things about Louisiana, or specifically Shreveport? The things that, like, when you're out of the city, what do you miss? And yeah, what makes you like happy to be home when you go back?
Well, currently nothing.
Right.
Man, it's got to be something.
I'm playing.
You said
I mean, okay. Well, number one, it's always gonna be family.
Hell yeah.
Ride together, die together, family, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say the cooking.
Okay.
Like
I say the same.
That's exactly why I need to go to Louisiana. Everybody
Louisiana. I mean,
it's different. It's different food. Food hits different.
Yeah.
Like you come out here, everything vegan. It's the complete opposite.
No. Quick story. So look, the very first time I went to In-N-Out Burger was in LA.
Okay.
And I hated it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Now, I've never had I've had burgers before, but the way they had the bun toasted, like it was like a brick on patty with a slice of little cheese and another brick. So I'm over here just like, we real deal or out here, huh?
You really
we
out
really
here.
out here.
Really?
And then it was worse. Like the fries had no type of salt. I'm just like, man, look.
Yeah.
I'm from Blood Pressure, Louisiana. So I need y'all to go ahead and stop playing. Salt, baby. Come on, stop playing, please. Something.
No, I fully agree with that. I feel like In-N-Out is hyped very much. I don't rate it that highly, and I was very disappointed with the fries as well, man. I was like, y'all don't give us a proper seasoning or nothing, man.
Facts.
Like, damn, bro.
It was a point where when I first got here,
swag.
I guess it's grown on me. It was a point where I didn't like it at all, but now I don't hate it. But it's definitely not worth waiting in a long ass line to Texas to get there.
You know,
you got to go to way to. You be in line way in Glendale and the down store in Burbank.
What
That's long distance for y'all that's not familiar with the geography.
Is there a franchise or a restaurant that you would say to people, hell yeah, I love getting burgers from that place?
Fat Burger.
Fat Burger's cool.
Fat Burger.
No, but honestly, for me, the burger places, the best burger places are the ones that are like these little shack like this. You wouldn't even think like these little restaurants, these little mom and pop restaurants.
Yeah.
Those are where the best burger, they'd be the most juiciest. Like this one that's by my house called Phoenix Grill. Best burgers, best Philly cheesesteaks in the LA.
All right, cool.
It's like these little, it's always the little, it's not the big restaurants.
Yeah.
It's the little mom and pop restaurants that have the best food, like best burgers to me. As far as fast food chains, here in LA, the best fast food chain restaurant burger is, I don't know. It depends. Like I find myself like it really is one of those mom and pop shops like that have the best burgers. But I do like Fat Burger over In-N-Out.
Okay, yeah, I would say the same thing. I definitely enjoy Fatburger.
But I don't like their fries either. I don't like Fatburger fries.
Fatburger's fries?
Yeah, they like big and like they big and saltless.
So he said saltless.
I'm gonna be honest though. In Shreveport, the closest thing we have is Five Guys. So we have Five Guys, Griff's, and Twisted Root Burger.
I've heard Five Guys is.
Five Guys is good.
Yeah, they good.
They good. They just
we need a fat burger.
Hey, here's the thing. Five Guys is good, but you're gonna flip a bill going to Five Guys just for the burger and fry.
Yeah,
man,
like it's $25 just for $20 for the burger,
bro.
And
what?
if you on a date, split it.
Split it. I mean, the burgers are big.
Fries.
They're big though. They're good and they're big, but it's just like, damn, all this for one burger and fries.
Split it. For those of y'all getting played by the girls out there making you pay $50 on a date, y'all need to start splitting this stuff, man. Split it, man.
Hey, you know what's weird? I've gotten to a point now where I won't even eat like I hate McDonald's and I hate Wendy's and Burger King. Like I don't like the taste of their food. Like it just, if I have to eat it, I have to eat it, like, because I work late, right? So you got to eat what's open. Yeah. If I have to eat it, I have to eat it and whatever. But they leave like a horrible aftertaste, like now to me. Like, it's like, I don't even really, if I can avoid it, I don't go there. Yeah. But, all right, cool. My last question is, overall in life, what's your overall goal in life? Where are you trying to aim to and where are you trying to go?
Overall in life,
where are you trying to get to?
Los Angeles. No, I'm playing. I just wanna set myself up to, live comfortably, have a decent amount of money, I wanna ultimately build a $1 billion business. Cool. Regardless if it's clothing, real estate, anything. I just wanna eventually create a $1 billion company. But overall, I want to set up myself, I want to set myself up so people around me could ask me the question, how did you do it? Okay. Then I could literally show them, hey, look, blueprint right here. If you need help, I got you. I'm a motivational speaker. Right. I'm an inspirator. I inspire people, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that. I like that very much. All right. So, you know how we like to get out of here. If you've been watching the show.
Yes.
Artist of the Week.
Yes.
For all y'all that are watching, y'all know that Artist of the Week is where we like to big up and coming artists who we see out here grinding, getting their work done, putting their work in. And we don't care, like we always say, you can be outside painting murals on side of churches, whether legally or illegally, or playing bongo drums outside of Walmart. Shout out.
That's right.
Home people.
Hell yeah.
Or Sam's Club.
Drum circles, yeah.
We don't care we don't care what you do. My point is this. Your art is your art. And we want to support that and big that up.
That's right.
And so for this week, we always like to pass it off to our guests. Who is an artist out there that you want to shout out and give a big up to right now?
Okay, so there's a guy from New Orleans, actually. Well, the New Orleans area. But there's a guy by the name of Colin Vedros.
How can we find him?
You can find him on Instagram at Vedros VEDROS _. Very, very, very powerful artist. He's a singer, and he literally has hustle habits. Like his work ethic when it comes to artists. I really wish I had his gift when it came to engineering, because I still would push have more passion for it. But yeah, he focus, work, A1.
All right,
awesome,
cool deal.
Yeah, man.
And with that, you got something you want to add to that, or?
No, I think.
You think you good?
I think we good.
All right, cool. So Cam, how can the people find you one more time for the people out there?
All right, so
you can link it, shout it out all.
Okay, I got you. Thank you.
That's
right.
Now I just want to say no, but okay. So you can follow my personal Instagram at TheRealCam C _. That is TheKamC _. Then if you would like to purchase a shirt just like this one, you can follow the Black King's Instagram page. That is BlackKingz, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool deal.
Yeah, man.
All right.
And with that,
wait, no, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Cut, Cam. I'm sorry, I changed the name. It's Black by Kam, BlackByKam. Look, y'all, it's hard.
He said,
You know what? The right,
you know what?
The right link will be in the description below.
Show it.
And as always, like, share, subscribe our video. We love interacting with us.
Yes, please.
And we
do.
love the audience engagement and love hearing what y'all have to say. So please hit us up on Instagram, IG, Twitter. Yeah. We now got 2 more podcasts. We now got 2 more places that we you can hear our podcast audio wise. We out here. We really out here grinding, and we really want y'all support and love y'all support. So
yes, please
go find us on Spotify, Pocket app. I forgot the other one. We'll link in the bio.
Yeah, all that.
With that, Culture Clowns. We out. Before we go, Kam had a question. What's the question?
All right, so let me try this again. All right, so let me ask y'all this. So, what are y'all ultimate goals in life?
Okay, for me,
yeah.
Now you go first.
Oh, awesome. For me, I'm definitely trying to amass a good amount of wealth.
Yeah.
Not because I want to live a life of luxury, but because I'm going to use that money to do good for other people. Right. You know what I mean? I'm talking about building schools, building libraries, like investing in tech, investing in like desalination for people have water, like clean water, all different types of things, dude. And I think from an artistic perspective, I'm definitely looking to go very far in my acting career. I'm trying to win, awards, whether it be Emmys, Oscars, whatever it is, Golden Globes, screenwriting, same thing.
BET Awards.
I can't forget BET Awards, you know what I'm saying?
Like, fuck that little award. I don't care about that.
You know what I'm saying? Music production,
Call
all
me
that.
Kiki Palmer. I'm good with the BET Awards.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I can't win a Source Award anymore, but I wish Source Award was still a thing, but I can't. But yeah, just different things, man. I'm really just trying to just get involved in all areas of the things that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make some visually stunning work, whether it's music videos or actual short films or feature-length films. I'm just trying to put as much of my time, my energy, my knowledge into making work that moves people. Ultimately, I'm going to be happy at the end of the day if I get to do even half that. But obviously, the goal is to get everything done, before my time comes. So that's definitely what I'm looking to do, and definitely building $1 billion company can't hurt.
Facts.
But damn. Okay, tell me how you.
I guess I didn't like your answer already. Try again.
It's just a simple little. For me, all I want in life is to get to a point where I don't ever have to work unless I want to work. That's main priority. I just want to do what makes me happy. Get to a place where I'm doing things that genuinely make me happy, and I can make other people happy and live their dreams. And I want to be able to build a company where I can help people find and get to their dreams. And I want to it's not about me. For me, it's not about building a $1 billion company. I want a legacy company, a company that's going to last centuries and decades after I'm gone and stuff like that. I want a Apple or a Gucci or I want to be like a Disney type deal where I got a legacy brand that outlasts my whatever. Yeah. But yeah, for me, I want to just. I'll be fine with $100 million, putting my feet up on the sand, chilling,
tax free.
In the Cayman Islands, you got that account and all that.
I don't even care. Like $100 million just in my account alone. Like it's like I always have to be at a point where I have $100 million is aside. After I pay everything off, everything, all my expenses, or whatever,
all debts, all that paid off,
everything, and then even with my debts and everything that I have accumulated, even with that factored in, I still have $100 million that I could just go say, it's just mine. It's nobody for nobody but me. And I could just put my feet up on us and chill and only do things that move me and make me happy. And that's where I want to go to in life.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
That's where it's at.
All right. Culture Clowns. We out.
We out.